A superhero's faith goes against tradition and the status quo. See, to become a superhero, your faith has to go against traditions and the status quo. Or this, we tried that and it didn't work. Well, it doesn't matter whether you tried it or not. Well, who do you think you are? Get ready for criticism. Because see, you're going against tradition and you're going against the status quo. You can't do that. You can't do this, but God says you can. Yeah, but you have no evidence to the fact that it's going to happen. Don't make no difference. God said go, I go. But where are you going? See, like I said, who cares? Why do they want to know to start with? Because they're not going with you. When God told me to go into ministry, I said, I don't know a preacher. He said, but you know me. Now, I don't tell you to do this unless God tells you to do this. So I just quit my job. I came home, I said, Kathy, I'm going into ministry. She said, you don't know nobody. I said, yeah, but I know God. And he told me to go. She said, okay, where are we going? I said, I don't know. Then I looked at a yellow phone on the wall. I said, ring, and it rang. And it was a man who had been fasting and praying for 3 days. And he was a wonderful man named Brother Garrison from Lake Charles, Louisiana. He said, Brother Jesse? I said, yes, sir, how you do it? And I hadn't talked to this man in, God, what, 10 years, 12, 15 years, just a long time. He said, I was praying, and the Spirit of God talked to me and told me to ask you, would you come to my church on a Friday night? This was Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock. I said, let me check my calendar. I didn't even have a calendar. I didn't know what to do. I said, you mean tomorrow night? He said, yes. I said, I'll be there. He said, fine. I said, Kathy, we are in the ministry. She said, okay. And that's how it started. Now, my mother-in-law, everybody, my daddy said, boy, you don't quit your job, you're going to starve. I said, Daddy, you're the one that told me to live by faith. He said, I know I said that, but don't get crazy. I said, well, Daddy, I heard the voice of God. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Are you real sure? I said, have you ever heard the voice of God, Daddy? He said, yeah. I said, were you sure? He said, yeah. I said, then what are you questioning me for? I'm going. But you got a great job. I said, I'm going. And I went. And the first service I preached, I booked 7 revivals. After the service, 7 pastors came up to me and said, would you come preach at my church? I said, when? He said, what are you doing Sunday? I said, nothing. I just went full-time ministry yesterday at 3 o'clock. I said, check what I said. He said, well, after you finish with him, would you come to me? I said, yes, I would. So they all got in line. I said, y'all got a calendar? They said, you don't have a calendar? I said, I just went to full-time ministry. I don't know what I'm doing. Get me a piece of paper. I wrote down, and I booked 7 weeks. And within 7 weeks, I was booked for a year. And then from the year, I've been booked, now, Lord Jesus, till the rapture. I cannot go everywhere God wants me to. I mean, if people write me, I don't mean that arrogant. Just, see, I had to go against my traditions and my status quo. Because they said, yeah, but you don't know nobody. I know I don't know nobody. But I knew God. A superhero's faith goes against tradition and the status quo. He that hears God's voice must fight to overcome fears, or he will be classed with the unbelieving. God will give you eye guidance, but you must be alert to catch his glance. The God of superheroes, regular Joes, and slick Willies.
Order your copy today.